Hey guys, Brian here with Mustang Mods EcoBoost Garage, and today we're going up to Willow Springs for a little family outing. See you up there. Alright guys, we're up here at Willow Springs Raceway, and they're having speed ventures today going on. So there's some HPDE courses, lots of different kinds of cars here. You can see behind me. We've got a Porsche GT3, a couple of Mazdas. There's an Audi up there. I guess he had an accident or something. Or there's a Mustang S197 GT. I like the rear end of that car. It's got a cool looking spoiler built into the bumper. And of course here's my car. I'm not racing today. Just wanted to come up here for a little family outing and kind of go over some of the new modifications that I'm going to be doing to the car pretty soon. I am definitely going to put a bigger turbo in this year. I am in the process of tuning with PD Tuning right now, Brian Martin. So I went ahead and signed on with those guys. Anyway, we're just up here looking at some cars. There's a Vet. We got a Z06. There's a Mustang. It's a GT350. GT350. This is a Lotus. The other racetrack is having a Lotus club today, so there's going to be a lot of Lotuses up on the streets of Willow. But these cars are sweet. Look at all this carbon fiber. The carbon fiber wing, carbon fiber vents in the back, carbon fiber roof. This thing is just amazing. These cars are really built for track. Look at that aggressive look in the front. I love that. Carbon fiber lips right there. That is just awesome. Look at this front splitter here. Carbon fiber front splitter. This thing is solid. A lot of the ones that I'm looking at, like the liquid vinyl and stuff like that, they just don't really appeal to me because they look kind of flimsy and they don't seem like they would actually give any benefit for downforce. But this one is so solid and thick, and it's made out of carbon fiber. If I could find something like that for the Mustang, I think I would get it. So here's the GT350, and as you can see, it's got the 6-speed manual transmission in here. And I mean, I just love the way that they did this right here in the front with this vent and then the GT350 on the side. It looks really super cool. And how the side skirts have these little aerodynamic lips on them and stuff. And then in the front, the same thing with the front trim that goes around the bumper. And I just love the way that looks. And I know that they make a GT350 style bumper for the EcoBoosts and for the GT Mustangs, but to me that's kind of like up badging, you know? If you're gonna do that, you're kind of portraying that you got a GT350, and that's not what I got, so I'm not gonna go that route. I'm just gonna get a more maybe a more aggressive splitter on the bottom to bolt up to underneath the factory one, or if I can find something that removes the factory one completely and bolts up, like the MMD one, or the what's the other one that does that? I think it's the Roush does that. Then maybe I'll go that route, but I don't like the Roush too much, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Still haven't decided yet, but that's like a $250 mod, so. I did just recently today see that there's a gurney flap that you can get that mounts to the back of the Performance Pack spoiler on the Mustangs, the GT EP1 or the EcoBoost with the Performance Pack. So since that's the spoiler that I've got on my car, I might think about doing that upgrade, which basically what it does is it bolts right to the back here in this section and right here, and then it just adds an extra lip that goes up about that far across the back. So that might be an option, and there's a couple of different companies that have it, but the one that's made by ZL1 Add Ons looks like the best option to me, and it's actually a little bit cheaper than the other one. So all right, we got another Z06 Vet. Is this a Z06? Lots of hood vents. He's done some serious heat extraction modifications up front there. Yeah. got some newer vets over here, look. Sweet! Oh, sorry. Look at this bad guy. Love the color on this thing.
Is this the mid-engine?
This thing is nasty.
So they mean
yeah, they did a really good job with the design on this thing. I can't wait to see what happens when they come out with the track pack for it. Probably replace a lot of this stuff with the carbon fiber. They'll probably replace a lot of this stuff with the carbon fiber up here and back there, and then the splitter in the front. But I love that exhaust, the way it looks. So nice. And this color is really, really cool. It's kind of like a silver, but it looks like it has a little bit of blue in there. So when it sparkles in the sun, you can actually see like a little bit of a blue tint to it. Really pretty. Yeah, we got another GT3 RS over here. This is the track ready car right here. I really like this car. Oh my god, it's already got a roll cage and stuff in it too. And those seats. Wow. Look at the size of those brakes. Jesus. Those things are gnarly. Pilot Sport Cup 2s, of course, because those are the best tires for grip on the track. And as you can see, there's a lot of Porsches out here on this track. These guys really tear this track up. There's a Mustang club that comes up here, and there's a Porsche club that comes up here, but even on days where it's not the club days, there's still a lot of Porsches that come up to this track because there's such a track-ready car. You're basically buying into something that you can put it on the track right away without doing any modifications, and it's going to be able to kick ass and take names. Now over here we have something that I've not seen at this track before, Ferrari, and this thing is really mean looking. Look at that exhaust in the back here. And that diffuser is just, wow, I mean, friggin' nasty looking. Now, I don't see a lot of carbon fiber on it, but it's a really pretty car. Another Corvette. A lot of people putting these vets up on these tracks, man, and I guess they're doing pretty good. Just want to see if he minds if I take a look at the engine while he's got the engine bay open. How you doing? You mind if I take a look at the engine bay while you got it open? Never seen one open before. Wow. It's really quiet at idle, considering how nasty it sounds when you open it up. Very cool. Look at this guy since I'm over here, right? There's another C8. Lots of C8s up here today. You're seeing more and more of these things on the track. I guess they're kind of making a name for themselves out here now because a lot of people are buying them and a lot of people are competing with these things right away. I mean, you know, come out here on a track, and I just talked to that guy over there. He said he was running a 132 on the Big Willow. That's really fast. That's a really fast lap time. And here's the owner of this beautiful Fox body. Now, this thing, he actually fabricated this back here by himself, and using the factory attaching holes, and the same thing with the diffuser down there.
those are door stops. They act these up.
Oh, really? In 02.
Yeah, we've been around this track about 200 times maybe.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's a great looking car. It's in really good condition. I mean, for
we got a harness bar in there with some belts and stuff.
Sweet. Yep, that's a Honda. That's right. Hey, well, it was nice meeting you, man. What's your name?
Bob.
Bob. Nice to meet you, Bob.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so we found the track leader for the day, and it's not what you guys would think. It's the Honda Type R, and this thing is really just a 4-cylinder turbo beast. So any of you eco boosters out there should be able to appreciate the fact that this thing is running on a 2.0 cylinder, a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder turbo. And of course it's VTEC turbo because it's Honda. And it's got a really mean looking diffuser, and he has an aftermarket exhaust on it because it makes it sound cool. And this thing is really set up for racing. He's got the race bucket seats in here, and it has very similar applications like the Mustang has with different gauges and stuff like that you can do. But you can see that he put a lot of time and investment into this car. This hood is aftermarket, big giant heat extractors over here, and vents for the sides. And this splitter in the front is actually supported underneath up to the structure of the car. So you actually have more downforce than you could possibly deal with. Yeah, let's not do that. But it will support somebody standing on it, and the owner of the vehicle actually showed me that. So that's the only reason why I let my son do that. But this car is just awesome, and he's running 1 minute 30 seconds in this car, which is actually faster than all of the C8s that we saw today. Hey, what was your name again, man?
My name is Brandon Leung. I'm out here running Race Modified for the Honda Time Attack Challenge. This is a culmination of both the S2K Challenge and the HFF, so it's an invitation for all Hondas, Civics, S2000s, NSX fits, and we've got 4 different classifications, and so let's try some have fun.
Well, congratulations on your build, man. This is a great looking car, and I can't believe that it's actually faster than all the C8s on the track out here. Good, congratulations, man. All right, take it easy. You see, this track is 2.5 miles, and I think there's 9 turns, if I'm not mistaken. So you go around the big loop over there, then the bowl on the top, and then you come around this back stretch over here, and then you've got a couple more turns, and then you come around the last turn, which is turn 9, all the way down at the end over here before you come into the front stretch again. Oh, look at that thing. Wow. That's like a 67. Oh, here comes a Porsche. It was just doing like 90 into that turn. Wow. Is this an EcoBoost? GT or an EcoBoost? It is an EcoBoost. How you doing? I got an EcoBoost also, man.
That's cool.
Yeah. What kind of times are you running on this track, on the lap times?
Not good, because I haven't really. This is my first time. And my second round I broke.
Oh, really?
I haven't really ran a full round yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you getting reduced speeds to engine temp? So you run a couple hot laps and then you get to reduce the speed, and then yeah, that's what happened to me the last time I was up here. I didn't run on the big one though, but yeah, good luck, man. Tear it up. Yeah, this thing is really cool. They had some problems out there with the water hose, but this is like a 1974 Indy car. So you can imagine what it would look like when those were installed. Really fresh looking. I like it. What time are you doing this thing out here today?
Not too good today. It was 127.
That's pretty good compared to what I was doing on my Mustang, so.
Better last time.
Yeah. So yeah, we're up at Willow Springs, and this is Lotus Day, but I'm speaking to Chris here with his 2019 GT3 RS Porsche, which is a beautiful lizard green color. So yeah, Chris, why don't you tell us about this car a little bit?
Yeah, thanks. So I've had this car for about a year now. As you mentioned, 2019 GT3 RS, so it's a second gen of the 991 platform. 520 horsepower. Everything's fully customizable on the suspension. What you're looking at here on the video is an alignment and corner balance done by GMG Racing here in Orange County, California. They run the same suspension setup on this car as their Cup cars that they will run in professional race series. So you're getting a lot of, race-bred technology for someone who's just a, weekend DE driver. Yeah, I mean, otherwise, good setup for track and street. I drive this car on the street as well multiple times per week.
suspension modification that you had done special for this vehicle.
Yeah, that's right. Like I said, it's the same setup that they'll put on the 991 GT3 Coupe cars. And they lower the ride height in the front, but in the rear, they can't lower the ride height without the rear fender rubbing. And so all they do is they do a little bit more negative camber out, so the car will sit more squat as a way of forcing the rear lower a little bit. But the biggest thing I found from the OEM suspension configuration to this is the front end of the car is much tighter and turning is much easier.
Did not come with the roll cage. You said you added that special
Correct.
afterwards.
It's not legal to import these cars into the U.S. with the factory roll cages. They are available as an option on the European spec cars.
I love how the seats have the carbon fiber built into them too. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Now, this is the automatic. Is it the 7-speed or is
Yeah,
it dual clutch?
7-speed dual clutch PDK. That's right.
That's really cool. Yeah.
GMG does the roll cages as well. They paint match them to any color you want. They TIG weld them in-house themselves.
And then you were saying that the hood and the wing is carbon fiber, but it's
Correct.
paint matched carbon fiber.
And the rear deck lid as well is all carbon fiber. It's paint matched. Now, as an optional package on this car, you can get what is called the YSAC package, which gives you, for an added cost, of course, exposed carbon on those same elements previously mentioned, in addition to magnesium wheels as well, which will will give you
Reduced weight.
Yeah, especially unsprung weight where it counts most in the wheels.
Yeah.
Anything not anchored by the suspension.
So is this is how you release release the wheel
called
for quick
Porsche's
release?
center lock. This is the center lock. It's torqued to about 450 foot-pounds. So
Wow.
you could put 3 of me on a breaker bar and it still wouldn't come off.
That's pretty cool.
GMG in any of the techs really, even if you go to a dealer, they use a special evening compound on the threads of the center lock nut, so that it will sit flush against the hub because it's not anchored by a traditional 4 or 5 bolt pattern.
Right.
And so if you didn't have that and this was slightly off, you're going to feel that vibration immediately once you're actually in motion on the road.
Exactly.
Or track.
Yeah. That's an amazing feature. I like that a lot.
Yeah, and this has the carbon ceramic brakes as well.
Yeah, I see that.
Otherwise known as PCCB by Porsche. Always indicated by the yellow calipers, red being for steel rotors.
Okay. Cool.
And then,
so that's another weight reduction right there.
Yeah, exactly. And then the green stripe was an option on the car.
And it comes with the Cup 2s.
Comes with the Cup 2s. You can get optional Cup 2Rs on this car as well. The Cup 2Rs are double the price, and from everything that I've been told, are basically like a qualifying tire.
Right.
So you have to treat it a little bit more cautiously than any other .R tire that you'd otherwise use on the street, because you're going to end up consuming it really, really fast.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us today, Chris. This is a beautiful car, and I love it. And if I had the money to get one, I would get one just like it because I love the way that this thing is spec'd. It's just beautiful.
Someday. You're welcome.
Great meeting, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, of course.